Hello and welcome. Good morning, good afternoon, good all the things in the world that you deserve. Anyway, here I am channeling the idea of our new topic, hold on. Disclaimer. This is going to be a video about me yapping. If you don't want to see someone yap, please do what you have to do in order for you to conserve your time, because I don't want to waste your time at all. Again, this is a yapping video. If I hope you understand what that means. I'm going to be yapping. Anyway, on to the idea that I'm channeling today. Pioneering your life with no direction. Now, I guess I'll just go ahead and use myself as an example, because I literally don't know your situation. I'm doing all the things, right? I'm hitting the gym. You may not be able to tell from this angle at all. I'm hitting the gym. I'm doing my activism. I am living my life. I'm moisturizing, skincare, health care is paid for, got all my benefits. I'm making good money, all that kind of stuff. Don't have any kids. Not in a relationship. Have a garden that's 200 feet long, 20 feet wide, and I'm feeding people, literally giving away free food that I literally grow. And I don't really know what I'm doing with my life. I mean, I know what I'm doing. I know what I want in the end goal, and that is to have complete financial freedom, be able to throw my jams, and hams to the windows, to the walls, preferably on a yacht, and just do a little hoeing. I mean, not that last part, giving services. No, that's not how I want to say it. Being charitable with myself for other people. Servicing. No. Anyway, I have a goal in mind. I have the direction in it's there. I see it at the end. I see it. It's there, but it's how am I going to get to that one point that is there? And granted, I'm someone who lives in the moment. I definitely believe that your eternal youth is literally in the present. That's why it's literally called the present, because it's a gift. It's a gift. Hello. But there comes a time where living in the moment kind of feels like complacency, and the last thing I want to do is be complacent with myself. You know what I mean? I feel like it's a disservice to those who I help out and serve, and to those who are around me, and also the greatest good, which is me. Well, my greatest good, which is me. And it requires a bit of self-reflection and understanding where I have been and where I'm going, and where I'm going is somewhere that I ain't really got no direction. And I'm like, oh my gosh, okay, this job pays well. I'm going to be doing something in Disney in New Year's. That's going to require quite a bit of money that I can easily put back. Going to get a new camera that's $2,000. And I'm like, okay, things are looking good. Things are looking up. But it's also dang, my time, which leads me to my first point, which is our time is very precious and we can't get a refund on that. Do you know how great it would be to get a refund on our time? But alas, here we are on this earth, which can be ghetto from 9 to 5, depending on where you are, I guess, and whichever season you are in your life. Whether it be plenty or fallow or whatever have you, it can be ghetto, or it can be something that is absolutely wonderful. You can have your heaven on earth, or literally create your own hell. And I think that heaven and hell literally exists on this planet. If we exist on this planet and we can create wonderful things and create things that are nothing, then I also believe that hell and heaven can also be literal concepts that you create in your own mind, because your perception is literally your reality. Did I get too deep? Anyway, regardless of the spiritual outcomes, I do believe. But anyway, regardless of all the spiritual things and this, that, don't you move. Regardless of all the spiritual, physical things and whatnot that we have that apply to our lives, things that are applicable and not applicable, the direction that we all go is something that is different in our whole entire lives. And I acknowledge that. I really do. But it'd be kind of cool to have certainty. And in life, there is no certainty except for death and taxes. However, as long as a country exists, I guess taxes also will exist. But technically, taxes won't be a certainty because, anyway, someone came up with that. Don't know who it was, but I guess you slightly ate on that. I guess. Good for you. But it really makes you wonder, out of all the good things that we have in the whole entire world, this is literally about direction, and me literally having no direction technically, but I'm getting into a whole entire tangent. Please bear with me. Or maybe not. I could just go to the next point and just simply carry on with the topic. I guess I'll just carry on. But anyway, our directions that we go in life are not preordained. Or maybe they are. Maybe you're a fatalist, or maybe you're someone who believes in, not fate and everything that happens, is just coincidences. People collide here and there, make a baby, and next thing you know, that baby goes on to be a whole entire dictator. You never know. Who knows? I don't know. But like so many possibilities and realities and variables that happen in our lives just make the path that we're supposed to be going on make it turns, and you go back 10 steps, and you go forward, and then you go diagonal, and then again, nothing is certain. It isn't certain. And when it comes to me, I try to make sure things have order, but like bringing order to a whole entire thing that is just chaos. Is chaos just a natural state of things? Is stillness something that was originally something that was like, oh my gosh. Anyway, I'm getting to a freaking tangent. We believe in fate. Some people believe in fate, but nothing is written in stone, but things are written in stone. We live in a world of contradictions. Baby, if you're the truth, then I'm lying next to you. That was from Daily, if you got that. But anyway, we live in a world of contradictions. We really do. We have people who are in power that are idiots, and we have people who are wonderful, great, brave people who live in poverty, you know? And it makes a future, which is the direction we are going. We never truly reach the future, but we're always living in the present, and the past is always something we can observe. But we're moving into the future, and things are looking very interesting. Hella dicey. Interesting though, right? In the long run, we'll say. Excuse me. I need a little bit of moisture. My nose is itching. But we're moving into the future, which is, I will say forward, and forward is a direction. And the preposition is, I'm on something, and that's a preposition. Dang, my mind just goes everywhere when I'm talking. Anyway, we're moving forward. That is a direction. It's looking uncertain. It's looking choppy. And to the best of my ability, even though I don't truly know where I'm going, and I'm taking every day, literally day by day, devoting it to my 9 to 5, which I can agree, or I will say that the majority of us don't like to have to work, going from one school, you know, of life, which was literally school, which, you know, conditioned us to be able to live the lives that we live right now, working the 9 to 5 in that same time frame. Damn you, Henry Ford. But here we are, just living life sedated, sanitized, going forward. And some of us do know where we're going, and people are making strides for that. I do applaud you. I definitely do, because like I am taking this mug day by day, moving forward, whether it be fast, slow, or on autopilot, which seems to be the goal, which seems to be not the goal, which seems to be the thing that's like always a thing. But anyway, yeah, I currently have no direction of where I'm going. I make the best of every single day. I laugh, I smile, I try not to cry, I brush my teeth, and I wash my ass thoroughly. And I moisturize too. Oh my gosh, you guys need to moisturize if you're not. And I apply my serums and also do my hair. Anyway, I'm doing all that I can. I'm doing what I can. I'm doing what I must. And even though I don't want to do what I must, I am now doing something that is more fun, which is bringing to life every single idea that pops into my head, because I will be the progenitor that gives these things life. Is that kind of vain? Is it kind of self-absorbed? Yes. But it is something that I'm willing to do, and I think that I can do it and accomplish it in all of my wonderful energy and stuff. But anyway, I've taken up enough of your time, and hopefully we all figure out where we're going in the future, especially as us millennials, because like things are weird. They're super weird, and I don't like it. This has been me, the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. True that. Anyway, I'll talk to you later in another video. I have like some more ideas that I have to get out today, but anyway, I'll talk to you later, okay? Hopefully you know where you're going. I'll meet you there, possibly hopefully not in hell. Anyway, I'll talk to you later, okay? Later.